Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis, and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. I am going to be doing a general reading today. We're just going to be seeing what's going all up in the universe, pick up the energies that the divine wants us to be aware of or act on or at least take notice of. So take what resonates with this reading and let's go right in. Brain, what are you trying to tell me? Hold on. Sorry, I'm having like a brain fart. Anyway, let's get right into the reading and let's see what's going on today in the spiritual world. Lady with a Bosch egg. Ancient wisdom. I remember when I first got this deck, I really fell in love with this card specifically. It's very intriguing because if you ever seen a Bosch painting, it's very chaotic but also beautiful at the same time. I highly recommend seeing the work. I think the first name is Hieronymus Bosch. I could be wrong, but check out kind of like the scenes of like what's that painting he had did? The painting of the Garden of Earthly Delights. Yes, I think that's what my brain was trying to tell me earlier. So definitely there could be a significance with that painting. There could also be a significance with the number 3 or 1, 31 or 4. Take it as it resonates. So let's see the divination behind the divination behind this card. It may feel to you that you are receiving wisdom from ancient sources and that some of its energy may feel unfamiliar to you, even dark. It is likely that you are receiving messages from times when people like you, misfits and mystics, were oppressed and punished for their natural gifts. Explore at this time something to do with the Renaissance or medieval times and understand that the knowledge was brought through to you, a very fortunate being living in a very fortunate time. Keep it safe. Learn all that you can. Explore esoteric symbology, the history of magic and spirituality. Know now that while you are safe, you may wish to keep silent about certain practices. So this is a very big energy that if for the collective, if you're really wanting to dive into the esoteric community, read about tarot, read about runes, studying the mythologies during the Renaissance and the medieval times, this is a sign for you to go and start diving in. And for many of you who are not really into these energies, I will highly suggest that you should take a look. With this lady with the Bosch egg, she is trying to tell you that there are certain energies or messages that you need to be aware of when it comes to certain knowledge or information that is being given to you currently. I'm being told what you're being told is not really the full, like the full story, or whatever you're being told is not the full tale. You need to go back into the origins, into the roots. Perhaps this is you inquiring about history of certain people or places and situations, because again, you're not being told like the whole truth or the whole picture of a certain situation or scenario. This kind of reminds me of back when I was going to college. I was trying to look for an elective, and I remember one of the classes that were available was a study in Mesopotamian and Near Eastern art. And I was like, I've always seen that the Middle East is painted in a certain way through the news and through TV and, the fakeness. Let me go and study the ancient cultures and see what these people were about. So, maybe for some of you, I also recommend looking into ancient Mesopotamia and even further back. It is a very deep, rich history with a lot of interesting figures and stories. But yes, aside from that, this is like a really big like art homework kind of assignment for the collective, but it is because you are not being given the full story or like the full picture of a certain situation. The lady with the Bosch egg, she's kind of like an ancient ancestor coming to you and letting you know that you have certain knowledges and wisdoms and gifts within you, and you need to use them now because there are certain illusions that are happening or playing in your life that you're unaware of. And I'm here to come and teach you the signs, the symbols, and what they mean. For some of you guys, perhaps this lady with the Bosch egg is an ancestor coming to you in your dreams. They are trying to make you aware of certain energies that are either around you or that are within you and that you need to activate. So let's go further in and see what the quill has to say. This is a very interesting energy here, but I would understand because I always felt like with artwork, especially like the ancient paintings and carvings and stuff, it's energy of the past that has been frozen, that has been solidified. And through there, we are able to absorb and observe the energies that this person that was once here before has left us. There was a certain energy or message behind it, and it's up to us to decipher it, whether for our own personal stories or for the general narrative. But yes, I am also still getting a strong sense of there's some type of lie or illusion that is around you, and your ancestors or spirit guides are trying to get you to notice it. Perhaps what you seem to think is coincidences are actually warnings or symbols or signs for you to either be aware of certain energies and take action, or as the divination was saying, start looking into the esoteric knowledge because you do possess an esoteric gift and it's time for you to use it, especially during these times. No, it was this one. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay. First, I have the maze here. And this is kind of going back to what I was saying about there is an illusion around you that you are unaware of. So it seems like with this maze energy, what's going on is that this illusion is causing you to get into dead ends, traps, and confusion. I kind of see also this maze card as one of the paintings from Bosch, where again it's like supposedly be like a scene in the land of hell, and it's chaotic, it's confusing, it is crazy, it is deranged, it is all sorts of crazy shit happening and going on, and you feel trapped. This is the energy that I'm getting with the maze card here. So within the chaos, what do? You learn from it. And that's definitely why this lady is here. She needs you to pay attention to the chaoses. There is a pattern in the chaos. Or what is that saying? There's a method to the madness, and you have the eye or the key or the energy to see the method of the madness. Give me 1 second. Yes, because in ancient times, or during like again the Renaissance or the medieval times, when there was some crazy shit happening, other countries going into war because someone killed their king, or trying to find the next saint or some kind of shit going on. Like there was a lot of people that would quietly in the spiritual community observe and watch and take note, because they know that these are energies that are not going to exactly go away, but to be mindful of. They want us to leave us with that knowledge. I mean, back then you couldn't really come out and say, like, oh, I was reading the stars and the planets, and it seems like if people are going crazy at this time, it's because of this planet. You will be called a witch, you're going to get tortured, and you're going to get burned. So, and that's pretty much what happened to a lot of our ancestors. But they're coming back to us in whatever form or ways that they see fit, and trying to communicate to you that you need to pay attention to this madness. You need to pay attention to this chaos. There are patterns and there are clues and ways for you to escape this maze, for you to escape this chaos. But it is within you that you must discover not only your not potential, but your esoteric knowledge and energy, but also discover your own path to get yourself out of this maze. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Because then I have the flower card here. The flower here is that you are finally in bloom and aligned with whatever spiritual or esoteric gift and knowledge that you have obtained or remembered or have practiced. Very practice, what's the word I'm looking for? Practice heavily. So I do see with this flower card here, it's kind of giving me like with this egg energy in time as you're dedicating yourself to either observing the chaos or learning about certain spiritual practices. You are going to be able to what's the word I'm looking for? Incorporate that knowledge into your gifts, understanding exactly what you have and using it to work in your favor. Like I said, as you are observing the chaos and the madness, you are going to be learning, like, well, if I avoid this certain group of people, or if I avoid this area, or if I avoid certain items and or start working with certain things and practices and tools, I'm going to be able to find my own formula or my way out of this chaos. It's kind of like, how can I say this, Spirit? It's a really fucked up test. I will say it like that, but it is a test for you to really go within yourself and discover the energy and power that you have within the chaos. That is how your power is born. It kind of messed up in a way, but I kind of understand that it has to kind of happen in that way, because at the time that I'm doing this reading, it is quite chaotic times. We got, again, multiple people, multiple countries going at war. The king is sick. People are getting chastised because they're practicing spiritual stuff. It's like the same thing, but just like a different, different, how can I say it? Like a different plateau. Like it's not as harsh as it was back in the day, but we still have our own challenges. But the beauty of this is that we can learn the energies and the knowledge and the experiences from back in the day and apply it to now. And especially with this flower card here, this is a great opportunity for you to finally get in touch with your spiritual gifts and allow them to bloom so you can create the life that you desire or wish to live in, or finding the energy and the answers and the insights to remove yourself from this chaos. Like you're finding a solution to the madness. Because then I have the arrow card here. And with the arrow, this is you being clear and focused with your intentions and with your actions. You are understanding, like for some of you, like this is you understanding the tools that will help you in the now and in the future. For some of you, this could be like, tarot cards. For some of you, runes, scrying, I see it for a lot of you in the collective. It could be instruments, singing bowls, tingsha. What's that drum? Um, like the drum that looks like a UFO. Oh, I forgot the name of the drum, but I do see like with the arrow card here, it's now perfecting the practice of using these spiritual tools or using this esoteric knowledge that you have gained. For a lot of you, I see that you're going to be understanding like certain symbols when it comes to alchemy. Um, Reading up certain mythologies and creatures and understanding their behaviors and seeing those behaviors within the humans, within human beings right now. So this is you with the as the arrow card, a master of your craft and a master of overcoming the chaos. But you cannot be afraid of it. So I hope you guys are enjoying these messages. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe if you have been enjoying my content. I would deeply appreciate it, and it will give tremendous support to my channel. Now I'm going to be pulling some tarot to go a little further in. All right, telling me to put this one. Okay. So under the maze, I have the Eight of Swords and Death. So definitely it's here that you need to get out of this situation. Like this Eight of Swords, and I see this as the collective and all over the world, how a lot of people feel mentally trapped. They feel subdued, that they cannot do much or take action. They are, they are helpless, a sense of victimhood. But with this death card here, it is letting you know that you will be removed out of this situation. You will transition. However, it is going to be hard and it won't be easy. I mean, it won't be hard, but it won't be easy. But you have to allow death to remove the energies and the blockages that have been preventing you from seeing, certain chaoses and energies that have just been overbearing or overwhelming. I kind of see like for some of you, you could be thinking about moving yourself out of a certain group of people, but you don't kind of want to make it look like and you don't want to make it look like a certain way. Like you don't want to make it look like you're being toxic or letting or implying that everyone else is toxic, but you still don't feel comfortable being in that group. Give me a second. So something that the divine or your ancestors and guides are going to be doing are your brain, get it together. You guys are going to be removed and shown out of this situation. But you need to allow whatever energies that are keeping you in this victim mentality to be cut away, to be deceased, to be removed and transitioned. Because if not, you're going to continue being blinded and lost in this maze with the chaos and the madness and the grotesque and the misery. Give me 1 second. It's like, it's weird though, because I'm being told like with this death card here, you're going to find this energy in the maze. You're going to find this energy in the chaos. But the key for this energy to come to you or for you to find it is you need to surrender to your intuition. Because with the Eight of Swords and the Death card, Scorpio energy, it's this sense of I cannot let my thoughts be my thoughts. I have to allow what my inner voice is telling. I have to allow my inner voice to guide me. So it's like really going into the depths within yourself, and trusting your intuition and allowing your gut to guide you out of this energy. I believe that's how the death energy is going to be showing up for you, a lot of guys, where you feel like at your worst, that is when it will come in and release you from this energy, or for you to discover this energy within you to get you out of this maze. Then under the flower, I have the Knight of Cups here. And I see this as a great progression for the collective. Now this is like a calm and assurance within you that you know now how to carry yourself through these chaoses and through these hard times. You are not going to allow the madness energy overtake you anymore. Instead, you're going to allow love and calmness, serenity and kindness to guide you, to uplift you, to heal you. And I also see as the Knight of Cups, for a lot of you, you will be shining examples for a lot of people. It's kind of like, with this, it's very contrasting scenarios. You got this dark hell landscape where a lot of people feel trapped, and within the landscape, you are this shining knight in armor, all confident and glistening in your light and in your power. And you're going to kind of be like a ray of hope for people, or an example of you can thrive in the darkness. You can thrive in the chaos. You can get yourself out of being in this Eight of Swords energy. You can get out of this hellhole landscape. Because with the arrow, I have the Strength card here. This is you finally having the strength within you and around you and connected to you above to push through out of this landscape and leave it once and for all. You are now understanding the power that you have within you and around you, and you're going to be using it to guide yourself out of whatever chaotic situation that you or your family or in general have been dealing with. Excuse me while I take a sip of water. This is you in control and understanding of your power and knowing and learning and trusting how to use it. Again, it could come in many different ways and forms through divination practices. For some of you, it could be artistic expressions, drawing, painting, writing, dancing, however that you see fit or that applies to you. You are now mastering this spiritual craft and applying it into your life so you can get out of this hellhole landscape and out of this mace energy and get out of this Eight of Swords energy. And I do see that, especially with the Knight of Cups and the Strength card, you will succeed and you will leave this awful energies behind. You are no longer bounded to this land anymore. You are, that's also what your ancestors are letting you know. You don't have to be in this hellhole landscape. Just because we were in it before doesn't mean you have to repeat the cycle or the energies again. We will show you the way. We will remind you of the energies that you possess. We will give to you the knowledge and the wisdom that we have taken and give it to you so you can apply it for now. And especially now, because we have a lot of wow, I cannot even say it. We have a lot of advantages that our ancestors did not have. So whatever knowledge or messages or subliminal messages that our ancestors and our guides are giving us, we have to take them, because it's going to help us get, again, out of this maze energy and out of this Eight of Swords energy and out of this madness and hellscape energy. They know the way, and you have the power to also get out of this situation. Now I'm going to pull one final card. Okay. Oh, very nice. I have the big card here. The big one I usually draw this out is the divine and the celestial beings all around us working with us. Divine has big plans for you, and you being in this hell landscape is not part of their plan. They know what you possess. They know what you can do. You probably think you're feeling powerless right now, but you'll be surprised the power that is within you, that you have not even, like, you haven't even seen the potential of what you can do yet. But divine knows, your ancestors know, the spirit, your spirit team knows what you are capable of doing. And that's why they are trying to get you to, pick up, some ancient, a book about ancient history, to kind of jog up that knowledge again, or for you to really go deep into your esoteric practices and, discover the type of talents and or whatever hidden energies that you have. They know these things are they know that these things are capable within you. But again, you have to allow certain energies to guide you and trust, especially with this death card here. Like, I'm being told, you have to trust this process. You have to trust death. As hard as that sounds, you have to trust death, because death is removing the energies that are no longer serving you, that are blocking you, that are hindering you. Or this is death removing the blockages out of your spiritual gifts. So allow it to happen. Yes, it may seem scary, but the divine knows that it's not going to harm you. It's not going to hurt you. It's going to elevate you. It's going to help you grow and be in your power and in your divine energy. The divine is trying to get you into the flower, into your strength, and into the arrow, confident in everything that you do, so that you can move on to more divine and prosperous lands. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe if you are enjoying these messages. I would deeply appreciate it, and will give tremendous support to my channel. And thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers for coming by and listening to my messages. I am most grateful and thankful. It makes me happy to know or hope that my messages are helping you in your spiritual path. And if you find that this reading did not resonate, no worries. Feel free to check out the other messages on my channel. So my collective, I have trust and faith that you will discover whatever ancient knowledge or power that is within you to help you get out of this landscape. Again, I would recommend looking at Bosch's artwork. It will likely trigger something within you on your spiritual path. Or look into the medieval tales. Or look into even like going back into the ancient times of whatever lands that interests you. There is something there for you that will give you the answer or the key to unlock whatever power or path for you to leave this demonic and crazy energy behind. You're going to be finding the answers to the method of this madness and chaos. I have trust and faith in you. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.